All right. So correlation is when two or more things are trending in the same direction. There are three types of correlation. I'm going to draw three little pictures here. There is positive correlation. There's negative correlation. And there is no correlation. Anybody know what positive correlation looks like? Right, like a positive slope, okay? So, for example, you might have data points on a scatter plot that look kind of like they are trending upwards together. Anybody think of two things that would go up together? Morale.
Number of accidental deaths and due to a swimming pool and the amount of movies that Nicolas Cage has been in.
Okay, say it again, because I feel like you were just hilarious. The amount of accidental deaths in swimming pools and the amount of movies that Nicolas Cage has been in.
Yeah.
Who's Nicolas Cage?
He's an actor.
Nicolas Cage is like the national treasure guy who's like always crazy about something.
It says Nicolas
Sure.
Cage.
So now he's just acting like.
So wait a minute. Why are the number of people who have pool accidents going up with Nicolas Cage movies?
Well, causation is not correlation is not like causation. But
Yes, correlation isn't equal to causation, but like why would, I'm trying to find two things that really would definitely go up together.
They did.
You just think that they would?
No, they actually did.
They actually did. Really?
This actually happened.
Okay. So this is an example. So you're saying like this is like an online example of like correlation versus causation where one goes up and trends the other? I'm looking it up. Accidental pool deaths and Nicolas Cage movies. This totally sounds right. Deaths by swimming pool drownings and Nicolas Cage movies and other spurious correlations. Wow.
Did we watch National Treasure?
Yeah.
Oh!
All right.
That is creepy.
Okay, Morel. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, how they are just going up together. This is a good conversation. That is hilarious. I mean, not hilarious that people are dying.
Terrible.
Where it's horrible, horrible, horrible. But it is hilarious. Hey, stop talking now. It is hilarious because it's a great reason. It's a great, actually, we're going to scroll down here just a little bit here. I want you guys to write causation now, too. Morel, you clearly know what correlation versus causation is. What's causation?
Causation, no,
Oh, so you just read this article and had no idea what they were talking about?
well, I guess I do. Well, causation is like the reason why it's correlation, usually correlation goes up and causation because they both describe it, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
So causation means that one causes the other to happen. Okay? So not only do they trend together, but one is directly related to the other one. Okay. So not only do two or more things trend together, but they are also directly related. This one was tangled in your bed sheets, and which is surprising that many people
Yeah.
died.
How did that even happen?
This is the drowning one and Nicolas Cage one. Here, look at how they're moving together. Isn't that weird? Okay, but there's also another one that's really good, and it was the number of pirates in the world, and I think it was like temperatures of the world, and those ones are trending like exactly the same. Like as the temperatures rise in the world, so do the number of pirates are also going up. Nothing to do with each other. It's just there is possible for you to have two things that are correlated, but not related.
No, they definitely are related. It's like, the warmer the sea is, they really like, oh, it's a good time to go get out.
No, they're not.
Sail.
Right.
No,
They
not
did.
at
They
all.
actually did an intense study on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a huge study on it to see if they were related, and they weren't.
Eli, did you pop your
Yeah.
shoulder back in? Or
So,
you-
focus now. Hey, we're not gonna just do random talking now. We're focused on this. Okay, so causation is when two things are related or one causes the other. Where correlation, here you go, Eli. Correlation is when things just trend in the same direction. If one thing causes the other, they're definitely still correlated, but correlation does not imply causation. This is going to be said a lot in your lives. Correlation does not imply causation. Just because two things move in the same direction doesn't mean that they're related to each other. Okay, so a positive correlation. We're trying to think of two things that have a positive correlation that are related to each other. Yes?
Number of hours you worked and how much money you made.
Yes. Oh, wait, so number of hours? And what was the other one?
Like money in your bank account.
Right, or let's say paycheck money. Because there are some people who work a lot of money or a lot of hours and don't save anything. Your paycheck usually goes up with the number of hours you work. That make sense? A negative correlation is when one thing goes up and the other thing goes down. So this is two things going up. This one is one thing goes up, the other thing goes down. Anybody want to think of an example of that? Example was one thing goes up, it causes the other thing to go down. Jackson, you need to get off your computer. It's rude to me. Anybody think of one where something goes up, the other goes down? I'll give you a second to think. Don't just stare at me and hope that I'm going to say it. Go ahead.
If the value of cars go up, there might be less people buying them.
Great. Okay. So car prices. I'm going to put car prices over here. Car prices. And people who buy them. All right, so as prices go up, the people who buy them go down. So let's see, car prices are rising, right? And people who buy them are going down. So that's more like this. Right, that'd be a high car price. Yep. when things are negatively correlated, they don't have to go in a specific line. You could have like one weird